In chapter 2 in Catechism, we are going to see about God's creations. When you look around yourself, we see many beautiful things, living as well as non-living things, beautiful flowers, butterflies, animals, flowers, everything you see. These all things are very useful to us, but do you think how this came into being? Earlier it was not like that. Before God created the earth was completely empty, void, desolate. It was filled with darkness. It is said in Genesis 1 that the Spirit of God was hovering over the face of water. Then God thought, yes, He said, let there be light. And there was light all around. About the creation of earth, about God's creation or about the creation of earth, we find in Bible in Genesis chapter 1 and 2, and it consists of the following 7 days of creations. On the first day, God created light. The second day, God created sky. He separated the water and the earth. The atmosphere was called as sky. The lower part, it was earth. The third day, on the earth, on the dry ground, He created plants. God created plants on the third day. On the fourth day, the atmosphere or the sky was still black at that time. He created sun, moon and stars. On the fifth day, God created birds and sea animals. On the sixth day, God created land animals and the most beautiful creation, that is human beings, on the sixth day. And on the seventh day, God rested. That's why it's on the seventh day it is called as the Sabbath day. Now, God looked at all the things that He has created and He was very pleased. He was very happy to see His creation. All that God created is good. This reveals that how much God loves and the goodness of God. They exist for the glory of God. Now, when I was saying from first day to sixth day, on the first day God created the light, the second day the sky, the third day dry grounds and plants, the fourth day, and on the sixth day, coming to sixth day, means after creating all these things, on the sixth day God created human beings. God would have created human beings at the first, but He didn't do like that. His work is very perfect. He created man at the end so that we can enjoy God's creation. God has made or God has created man in His own image. He gave him the life-giving spirit. It is said in Genesis chapter 2 that God took some soil from the ground and formed a man. Out of it He breathed life-giving breath into his nostrils and the man began to live. As man is animated or created from the life-giving spirit of God, we human beings must know, love and fulfill God's will. Likewise, we must love one another and do good to each other. As God has created human beings in His own likeness, He has created in His own image and likeness, we all are equal. We should not discriminate ourselves. From this we learn that we should not discriminate. He has created human beings at His own likeness. So we all are equal. We should not discriminate ourselves on the basis of color, nation, language or caste. Instead of that, we have to live among one another with love and harmony. And God has given the power. He has given us the control over land, water and wild animals also. He has given us the control. He has given man the control over these water animals, sea animals and wild animals. So it is our moral responsibility that we should save our environment also. We should not misuse them for our selfish motive. We should take care of them. We must preserve them and make them grow. We must not destroy them or make them suffer. We must protect our environment. We must thank God for all His creations. We must share it with all benefit. So finally, children, with all these creations, what do we learn is that man shares in the creative power of God. So we must all cooperate with one another or each other in creating a new society where we can live with love and justice. So finally, I would say that we must love and respect each other. We should not discriminate each other. We are all made in the likeness and the image of God. So we should love and respect all the human beings as well as all the creatures on the earth.